Hi, my name is Trevi.
And I'm Kate.
And welcome back to our podcast called 6 Feet Above.
Hey!
The weeks just keep on coming.
And I'm loving every second of it.
Every second of it.
This is the best podcast ever. This is the time of my life. Anytime I'm here, I am glad to be here.
No, I'm actually obsessed with it. It's the highlight of my week. You just told me something about your show last night.
Oh my God.
Gagged me to
Guys.
filth.
So my weekly show called The Download, I do want to say, like, there's a little bit of it in Off My Chest that I'm going to say for Off My Chest, but like a bunch of 6FA icons came and like
The fame.
some of them brought us flowers, me and OJ Flowers, and it's a weekly comedy show. Please come in Hollywood on Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. But as they were leaving, they were like, stream digital empathy. And I was like, real. You're actually so real, and none of these bitches can relate.
The way it's not out.
Right. But like true. And I was just like, I love that we're all just like supporting the girlies right now. And then like they were telling me their hopes and dreams, and it was just like
That's so sweet.
the most beautiful, best night of my life.
I love that. And I love that they came. I love that you guys got flowers.
Like, oh?
Like, oh?
So romantic.
Yeah.
A man could never.
No, actually ever. Yeah. Guys, if you're driving or trying to fall asleep, we have an audio version. It is in the description. And once you're over there, if you could rate our podcast 5 stars, it'll help our pod grow algorithmically on those platforms. But it's more like pre-save visual empathy, but I'll get into that later.
Pre-save her yesterday.
No, yesterday and tomorrow and make new accounts. Wait,
and
what?
they were like,
no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm doing that. And they're like, I can't wait to see the music video. Like, it's so cool that you're in it. And I was like,
babe,
yeah.
I rewatched it again last night. And I know we've been talking about this for 3 weeks now, but like, I'm sorry, shit takes time. But I rewatched it last night, and I'm just like,
it's the best thing I've ever seen.
I just like, I can't get over the fact that like, and maybe like for you guys, because like you know us from like starting here on this couch, it's just so hilarious to me, like me getting off of a plane at JFK,
right?
30 days sober.
Yeah, me dreading your arrival.
No, dreading my arrival. You think I'm gonna be some like, and I am a diva.
Yeah, but you were humbled real quick,
so real quick, honey.
And so was I.
But it's like there was like a snowstorm when I landed. Mind you, I had like 2 ginormous bags. Right. I land at like midnight. Someone lets me in at like 1 a.m. I'm like fresh off the plane, and then I wake up and you just hate me.
Mind you, she's talking about how she moved into a sober living, and I was the manager there, and that's how we met. For those that don't know,
right. Yeah. I should be providing context.
It's our origin story.
But then it's like I'm just from that day to me, like last night in bed, thinking about our iconic business and podcast that we have built, and then like just seeing us like in a music video. It's
so
like,
weird.
It's just like, it's so
if you would have told us.
No.
While I was giving you medication.
Half gab.
And you pretending to be drunk, like, right? It's all part of the plan, guys.
It's just crazy. Like, the development is crazy. It blows my mind. I know I talk about here all the time how, like, this friendship, like, really honestly just, like, spooks me how much we've, like, grown and developed. But, like, truly, like, it just keeps getting crazier.
I can't even think about it for too long.
Yeah, and maybe I'm just, like, extra, like, happy because our last episode was 1 of 10.
You're so ridiculous.
But yeah, we needed a solo Gaggy 1 of 10. I'm like, I think I like doing this.
Yeah, you're like, I'm down to do this for another year.
2 years in, which is crazy.
It takes time. I want to get to a point where it's like only us most of the time, which like
I do too, and I want to have people on like who I know. It'll be good. It's just like the guests we have on, like maybe you guys know, maybe you guys don't know, but it's like I would rather have people on that I know are gonna gag and be on brand with this podcast than to like just get someone who's like popular right now and like I don't know, like I've never met them before. Like this isn't that type of podcast.
I'll probably go mute, God forbid.
Yeah, and some people have that talent where they can have anybody come into their podcast.
Yeah,
and they just make it work.
Hey, I'm not one of them.
Hey, I'm not one of them.
Sorry.
Also, I feel like that works better with like one host podcast where it's like every episode is a different guest, like a Jake Shane of sorts.
Right.
Because that format like works, but it's like the two of us like ganging in on someone
Right.
could maybe make them nervous, and then them being nervous would probably like just like
Yeah.
piss us off. Like I just
Right, and I have a short fuse, and we are intimidating, like just like two tall
I always
ladies.
think about
Yeah.
that.
I
Yeah.
forget that sometimes.
I do too
How
because
tall we are.
I feel so weak in my brain.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, that's
but
not.
Yeah, feeling good.
Feeling good. It's been quite a week. I mean, I think we should maybe start off by talking about what happened after last week's episode.
Because y'all aren't even ready. Because I don't even know what happened. Because I
well,
drank
'cause we
a
blacked out.
Celsius.
Oh,
I drank a Celsius. It was a high noon.
You drank a Celsius and then you blacked out.
Right.
We'll get into that later, by the way. But
Let's set the scene.
yeah, let's set the scene. So we filmed the pod. We're in West Hollywood, California.
And I'm begging Trevi to come to a comedy show.
No, by the time we finished the episode, I was like,
Can I be dramatic?
no.
I'm
Well, then
begging.
you make me seem like I don't want to hang out with you, and I don't want people to come across as that.
But yeah, so you were like, yeah, I'm down. We're with my friend that's visiting. And
Love him.
we go to the Comedy Store, which is you can
Crazy, by the
probably
way.
guess it.
And it's like,
Yeah.
why did walk right past me as if he hasn't liked me on Hinge 20 times?
Oh,
Like, what are you saying?
stop. No, yeah, that place is like, it's
Haunted.
interesting because like before I'd go to the Comedy Store with like my roommates who are comedians, and they were like, this place is so intimidating. Like, and I was like, no, it's not. Who gives a fuck? And then I started doing comedy, and I was like, oh, I get why everyone's scared to go here. Like, I don't like going there.
So is it, because I'm not in deep with like the comedy scene.
Yeah.
So is it just like people kind of go there to network as well?
Yeah, like a lot of people go there, they party there. My comedian friends describe it as like it's very high school, like cliquey. Like there's like the popular kids, like
Right.
the comedians that have been doing it a while, like the man that likes you on Hinge. But a lot of people also say like the longer you do comedy, it's like it's less scary because it's like I'm new to comedy, so I would never like hang out there. I only go there if I'm like going to a show.
Honey, but you're built for this shit. Like, you're such a people person. You're such a talker. Like, when we were...
I don't know about talker, but maybe.
Babe, you literally... I'm sorry. What you do for a living is talking. Comedy,
And
podcast.
That's actually true. I am a
Like,
talker.
you are a... Like, shut up.
So don't ever say that again.
No, so don't ever... You never say that again.
Right.
You're literally such a social people person. So, like, when we were there, like, I don't know. I'm not in comedy, so I was just, like, along for the ride. But you were just, like... You knew where to go, and you were like, "We're
was
gonna
I
go."
Gaggy?
Babe, you were Gaggy. Oh, and then we're in the okay. So we're trying to go chronological
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it was just such a, it was a night. So
Yeah.
we're like at the Comedy Store. Kate did not perform at the Comedy Store.
No.
That
Oh
night.
my god. Yeah.
Kate did
I
not.
performed like a month prior.
Yes,
Yeah.
but like I don't.
No,
the
literally.
chances of that being
Yeah.
about that
No. Yeah.
are
literally.
a chance.
It's a chance.
But considering how up she was, like
Yeah.
I don't know. We're in the bathroom touching up our lip.
Mind you, the
gloss.
bathroom is 2 by 2 feet.
No, maybe 1 by
Right.
1.
Right.
1 by 1, maybe 2 by 2.
Everybody
That
in
was
the
the
club.
perfect.
Yeah.
That song was written for this moment.
No, it was.
Anyway, we're like touching up our lip gloss, and then this like girl like taps Kate, and she was just like, "Oh my god, you just performed. I'm in love with you.
Literally.
I want to kiss you. You're perfect.
Literally.
You were, oh my god. Yes, woman. Yeah.
She was like, you performed a while ago.
Oh, she said-
She
oh,
said
she-
a while ago, but I was like, girl, it was a month ago. You probably thought I was like, maybe she thought I was like Whitney Cummings.
wait,
or something.
then no.
I don't know.
I don't remember her saying a while ago, so now that makes sense.
No,
but-
she was like a moment ago. Like a. It wasn't
when
me.
I lie?
No, no, no. But like, what I'm saying is like, she definitely wasn't talking about me.
She could have been.
No, she was so fucked up. She was like, "You're so fucking funny, you bitch. You're fucking funny." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, you're right. I am.
No,
I'm taking this."
No,
as
you
a
took the
compliment.
compliment, and I was just
Yeah.
sitting next to you laughing.
No, because she's not
internally.
lying.
No, she's never
I'm
told a lie
definitely
in her
not
life.
the person she's thinking of, but it wasn't a lie.
Hilarious, mind you.
Right?
I witnessing that and like
Me
watching
when
you
I
just
lie.
soak it in.
Right?
I was just like, yeah. Yeah.
You're
Just
like, "That's my bitch."
because if somebody, you know, how many times like at tenants, drunk people have thought I was like Hunter Schafer or
Stop.
Hari Neff from Barbie and
Oh my God.
The Idol.
It's giving
Just because I'm
Charlie
like
and Lord.
trans and like maybe they've seen my face, so they like are like, okay. The Hunter Schafer one I'll never get.
Yeah,
Someone thought I
what?
was Hunter Schafer at Coachella. And I was like, hey, so I'm not
at all.
The Hari Neff one I get because she has orange reddish hair. But I'm like, nope.
Oh, so you don't take it?
No, I don't take it.
I can't relate.
No, I should though.
I was like, yeah, that was me.
No.
Whatever you're thinking, it was me.
Yeah. Okay,
But,
so then the night carries on. We finish up at the Comedy Store.
Wait, no, we go to a show at the Comedy Store.
Oh,
I want to know what you thought of the show. You were ready to leave after the first comic or second. And that's okay. That's valid.
Well, okay, so here's the thing about this place that I kind of noticed.
Yeah.
A lot of people go there to get fucked up.
Yes.
And the girl in the bathroom was very much like, it was very like me at 19, 20, 21, like drunk bathroom girls moment. And it's just like,
she was in like a mini dress. I was like, damn, bitch.
Like I lived that already.
Yeah.
And I just like, I felt like we were on a different planet. So like that
100%.
alone, I was just like, okay, like Kate, take your
I was having a time with her.
I know. I was like, take your compliment, but like, let's get the fuck out of here.
That's not even for me.
No, honestly, I loved it. You deserve it all. But, and then we go to the show, and it's just like, what bothers me about the show is that like, I think it was like a new comics thing, right? It was like, they were like,
not at all.
You're going to do so great in this business, then.
Stop.
You're going to do amazing, because if those were experienced comics.
Yeah, they are.
Honey. And there's just one of them that like, it really just bothered me how visibly drunk they were on stage. Like, I think it's such an industry where you got to like grow a pair and like get on the fucking stage and not have any sort of like thing to cover your nerves. And I'm not saying this person was nervous, but like, I think when you're visibly drunk on stage, maybe it makes it funnier for the audience as a sober person who appreciates, what's the word? Like, articulate.
Composure.
Like I just think it's like, it's so much better when I watch a comic who's on their shit, finishing every sentence without like a stutter. Like every facial expression is like with the punchline, like on top of their shit. And maybe there's different styles of comedy. It just bothered me. Like I couldn't even understand them.
Yeah. When I see comics get drunk, it's like funny at first. And then like halfway through the set, you're like, this is rough.
But it's different, right? Because like, even like, I'm not saying in any way I support Dave Chappelle because he's kind of weird. But like, when he's on stage with a drink, like at least he's like at a level where he's not slurring.
Yeah.
But like this
was giving slurring.
Person was slurring. I looked over at you. I was like, this person is sloshed. Guys, I hate to interrupt you in the middle of this episode, but if you could like this video, comment, subscribe, and ring the little notification bell. I know it sounds like a lot. Literally takes 2 seconds, and it'll help YouTube push our channel out to more people like you. So don't gatekeep. Hello.
Okay, speaking of which, it was so crazy because we went with my old roommate, Cody, and then our 2 friends, OJ and Henry. And OJ and Henry like went to the bathroom, and I guess they were taking selfies in there. And we were sitting close to the bathroom, and I didn't hear anything. And I guess a comic goes into the bathroom and screams at them and was like, "You bitches need to shut the fuck up."
What?
I know. And they were like, "Wait, what?" And then they come out and they were like, "Were we being loud?" And I was like, "I didn't hear anything. What are you talking about?"
Wait, what?
People are just like so intense there. And they're just like, "This is our space. Shut the fuck." And it's like
the people at Tenants once college kids started coming in for the summer.
Yeah.
All the like 30 plus people who work in the industry are like, "Get the fuck out of here."
It's like, girl, like, Lord.
I know. It's all about like, I don't know. There's so many spaces in LA where people feel like, and it's good to have like safe spaces, but it's like we should share them.
Yeah, no, that's not a place that they like to share. It's very much, you gotta earn your spot to like be there, which I get.
But bye. Like, I'm sorry. Fuck that. Goodbye. Okay, so we do the show. The show was good. There was a couple good comics, but like once the show was done, we were just like.
There was one that you adored.
There was one that I thought was really, really funny because I met the person backstage before they went on stage. And that's kind of what I've learned when you've brought me to shows. Like, I'll meet the person and they're a completely different person on stage.
Totally.
It's
persona doing.
Persona boots.
Yeah.
I like when it's like you're really intense in person and you're the same person on stage, or it's like you're kind of reserved and then you're the opposite on stage.
It's crazy because some comedians will get on stage and be the funniest people I've ever met, and then in person they're so boring. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What is going on?
I'm scared. Anyway, Yeah, I think it was overall a pretty good time. We got some snacks before and smuggled in some Red Bull, and
Yeah.
it was a time. But we decided to keep the party going.
Which was crazy.
It was nuts.
So I had to get up early, but you guys were like, kind of want to go out. And I was like, wait, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
At this point.
Because you were with all your besties. We all looked so hot.
We did. And I can't waste that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You want to take it away?
we were like, okay, so where to go? Where to next? And we decided to go to Toynants.
Oi, the Troy.
Because it's like at this point, why not? We pull up and disaster strikes.
I don't think disaster struck.
Let me clickbait. I'm clickbaiting.
I'm like, I just feel like I'm gonna get slack from like Athena and him. So it's like,
I love Athena. That was my first time. We show up and Athena's right there,
who we need to have on the pod.
who I've never met, but I've been in a parasocial relationship with, mind you.
I'm obsessed with her.
We comment on
Athena
everything.
Lena
Yeah.
needs to come on the fucking podcast.
No,
The
I
most
love
funniest
her.
bitch I've ever met.
I'm literally obsessed with her.
Yeah.
And then I met her friend Austin, who's her co-host, and
Yes.
he was a fucking hoot and a half.
Austin is a holler.
Yeah.
He's the one in my video that I did with Athena that was on the thing that was like, I can see your Adam's apple from up here.
Oh my god! No, he was such a sweetie. And then he was like, "Wait, you're not actually sober, are you?"
I love that. I
And I
love
was
when
like-
people like think I'm like just joking.
No, and then I joked. I was like, "No, I'm not." And he was like, "I knew it." I was like, "No, I am." Like, what the
God, you're funny.
yeah, but
Yeah, no, people, because we're such gaggy humans, and the way that we're
Yeah.
able to hold, not me like eating our ass,
please do.
but like the way we're able to hold ourselves and still have fun around a bunch of like you just assume that we're like drunk with them.
right, yeah.
And
And
it's
they're
hard-
like, "I can't imagine going out sober."
I hate when people say that to me. It honestly, and it's not that I hate it because it's like, it makes me be like, okay, well I'm sober right now. Like it makes me, I don't feel like hurt by it. It just makes me more so like, this is not to that person, but I think that just like in general, when people say that to me, it makes me think like you have some work to do, or like you are like a little
Yeah.
miserable. Because I'm just like, when I'm with the people that I love and I'm outside the house and there's music playing and I know I look like that girl, like
Right.
I'm having a blast.
Yeah.
I'm having a fucking
A
blast.
ball.
And I'll be doing it tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm in a transgender fucking flag
Way
dress.
cute.
No, it's not.
Oh,
But I mean, it could be if you like squinted your eyes.
yeah. But it's nice to go out and keep it cute the whole time and not like try to fight anyone.
The whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't someone random try to throw up on you?
No, guys, a twink threw up on me. A twink threw up on my back. And everyone tried to gaslight me.
I did, but I didn't smell it, Kate.
Everyone tried to gaslight me and say it was water. There was something congealing in my hair.
You love congeal.
And I was like, why the fuck? Because I felt water on my back. Someone threw up water on my back. And then I went up to you and I was like, yeah, so someone just threw up on my back. And then people were gaslighting me, trying to pretend like it wasn't throw up. Did it look like water? Yeah. But it low key smelled like cornmeal. So I'm like, someone threw up on my back.
And then you immediately left after like.
Well, yeah, I was like, the one time I go out, someone throws up on my
Yes,
fucking back.
But you had such a great time
I know,
besides
it was
that.
honestly worth it.
It was honestly worth it. If I had to
Yeah.
have a twink kind of do like a little baby like
Yeah.
burp throw up moment on me, so if that means I have a good night, hey, just do it in the
I
back of me,
know.
not in the front of me.
No, genuinely, that was like one of the best nights I've ever had. So I was like, you know what? It's fine.
I honestly really did. Like I went home being like, God, Kate, it's my soulmate.
I know. It was
Like,
just cute.
It was, and we just kept it cute,
Mm-hmm.
and like I loved it, and I love you.
I love you too.
Damn, that went on for a second.
yeah. But,
Okay, we have something really interesting to talk about.
oh my God, what?
Okay, so the first kind of moment I want to get into is like, I know we've had our fair share of energy drinks, and we've tried a lot of them. And we've had our moments with Celsius. I do at some point think it f***ed with my kidneys, so I stopped a little bit ago.
Ugh, I've been on it lately,
Yeah, I don't admit that.
especially after the news.
But
right.
right. But it just they're genuinely okay, so for those of you who don't know, there was a press release and an article put out this week by every outlet in the world basically breaking the news that like Celsius and High Noon, the vodka soda seltzer, are made like in the same facility. and like a bunch of High Noons vodka seltzers
Yeah.
got wrapped in Celsius packages, like packaging.
So crazy.
And then it was sent out. Could you just like imagine, like,
No.
as someone like us, like just like going to get an energy drink and then like, oh, it's a relapse.
I wouldn't even be able to tell because I'd be so like, obviously this is a Celsius. So
Your brain would be like, oh, that's peach.
yeah,
that's peach.
like it's literally me being like, it's fine. No,
You're like, this one feels really good.
Yeah, I know it's such a mind fuck. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've never had one of those like free lapses where I like accidentally drink something.
I can't wait for the day.
No,
Begging.
literally.
But yeah, but then I'm also thinking of like teenagers or like young adults who are like not of age, or like what if someone's going to work out, or like all these things that like energy drinks could be used for.
Wait,
or
right.
like what if someone like stopped at a gas station, they're like 6 hours into a road trip and they're trying not to fall asleep, but they end up just getting like vodka in them.
They're like, I feel good.
Did you see the people that were like, oh, DUI lawyers are so excited right now?
Oh my God, wait, true.
Because they're like, oh, my client, had a Celsius.
So
but
genius.
I know. And then I was talking with someone, they're like, oh, just go like lie and get some money. And I was like, you know what, I will.
Oh my God, that's...
Could you imagine? How do I prove that? When you're someone who put so much work into changing your life and 180ing like you and I did with alcohol specifically, you find new things that you implement into your life. And like one of those things for me was caffeine. It gets me through my day. I look forward to having caffeine. And
every morning.
yeah. And I think that like, is that addictive habits, just placing themselves in other places?
Whatever.
100%. But like, I'm sorry, that is something you should be so fucking aware about.
Right, why is it in the same factory? Let's figure that out.
Yeah.
No, I don't know the first thing about that, but I do know that
Red Bull has their own factory, by the way.
Wow, classic Red Bull, just like being better than everyone. But anytime I get a mocktail, I always like prepare myself for the free laps.
Okay.
So it's like I've been mentally preparing to have a bonker Celsius for like a while now.
A bonkers.
And I
Celsius.
always assume that when I drink the mocktail, I'm like, this is probably alcohol.
Okay, but that's honestly, Kate, like such a real topic. Like, mocktail paranoia is the title of our autobiography.
No, literally, that's the sequel to Digital Empathy.
Imagine if you and I wrote a book and we did the audiobook together right here.
Yeah.
Hey, any book publishers, Kate and I want to tell
Mocktail paranoia.
it'll be 12 chapters. 6 chapters are Kate's life. No, actually, it'll be 12 chapters. 4 chapters are the beginning of my life. 4 chapters are the beginning of your life, and then the rest of the chapters are how we came together.
Wait,
to build an empire. Okay,
love.
Imagine the book called 6 Feet Above.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Show then book. I want the show first.
Well, but then what if the show was based off the book?
That's so.
Because then we can get 2 checks.
I don't even know. What to say at this
that's
point.
honestly like a gaggy idea if you and I wrote a book. Because we're so fucking funny.
I know.
I'm sorry, like we are.
Yeah.
And I feel like they would eat it up. Like some shit that, like maybe we haven't spilled on the pod. Like
There is some shit I haven't spilled on the pod
Yeah.
that maybe I'd feel better writing in a book. I just don't want like visual,
like audio, like-
of me saying it.
yeah.
But side note, it's kind of crazy when people like clip up old episodes because I've said certain things.
Oh,
that
I
I'm
don't
like-
remember what I've said, and I'm so
like,
scared.
why the fuck did I say that? I really thought no one would ever watch this.
Are you talking about the?
I looked at our Reddit.
No, I know exactly.
I looked at our Reddit and there's like a clip of me being like, yeah, a guy asked to watch me piss and then he motorboated me. I'm like, why the fuck did I say that out loud?
When we first started the podcast,
We didn't give a
we didn't give a fuck. And honestly, like I kind of missed that.
because we had no prospects, no shame, no views.
No, we literally, it became a journal of sorts, and then people started clipping our shit up, and I'm like, why am I?
Wait, I didn't say that.
Why am I talking about my asshole? No, I literally we did not give a fuck. I think
I
we
know.
became so polished at the format of what we do now.
Yeah.
But I want to implement that a little bit more, but it
Me
doesn't have to be
too.
about sex. I
Yeah.
just am like, hey, why the fuck did we say that?
Yeah, but I'm also like, I'm actually standing on that because the reason I had my polished era was when I was in limerence over a man and I was like, he can't know that I've ever even kissed a boy. And it's like, no, you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
This is the unpolished era. Loading.
Loading.
So we're getting back into that.
So do you want to talk
Mocktail
about
paranoia.
Well, oh yeah, mocktail paranoia. So basically, like, no one really talks about like. I just lately, if they put it in like the same cup as, you know how like they'll put it in a taller cup to like signify.
Love.
But like if they put it in like if the bar just has like one cup, I'm like sitting there sniffing the loaf.
Yeah.
For like 20 minutes,
and I'm
then
convincing myself it's vodka.
Well, yes, same. Especially when I order Red Bull out and they don't give me the can, they pour it in the cup. Like that's
Yeah,
why.
I'm like, how dare you?
That's why I always get the can, and I'm just like, okay, I know this,
Yeah.
I trust this because they're not made in the same factory as High Noon. But I'll make like 4 friends like sip a mocktail before I like sniff the loaf. It's just real. Like I'm just so scared of like, and it's like almost it gets worse as more time passes.
Yeah, because I'm like, damn, I haven't blacked out in so long. I know I could have a drink and it would be fine.
Oh
no, like,
wait, let's test it.
No, I know I could like go for like probably with what I know now, a few months with just like having a few drinks, but a blackout is inevitable down the line, and then I'm getting aggressive, slapping people with calzones.
We recently spoke about this a couple episodes ago, like how we technically at this stage of our life would probably be fine for a couple months. You'd last.
No,
longer
I said
than me.
I'd last longer than you. You'd be,
I wouldn't be out first relapse.
girl.
I don't think I would be.
That's dangerous rhetoric that you're saying.
No,
I'd be fine.
You've never met me drunk, bitch.
Thank God.
Hey, that you know of.
Right.
But like, no, I think I would be fine for like at least a couple weeks, and then you'd be like,
Yeah.
there goes my girl.
Where's she at?
Where-
Right.
Where is she at?
Yeah.
And why can you braid her leg hair? Not-
Wait,
I
your legs
shaved.
are.
I
Oh.
shaved.
I was like, wait, what?
But I'm saying like I don't like shave or keep up with myself when I relapse.
Ever.
So if you like notice me like on the pod and like I'm like wearing this and then I'm just like have like not that it's a bad thing.
Right. No, I never shave. I don't see the point anymore.
Anyway, yeah, so I think the whole thing is dangerous. I think we're such a slept on community sometimes, and not to be like poor us, but like that's so weird. It just freaked me
Yeah.
out. Like I don't think I will be touching that anymore.
Yeah, literally go to hell.
Yeah. And it's like
That's my thesis.
and it's like
And it's like, wait, what were you about to say? You were like, do you want to get into?
oh, do you want to talk about the DM you just got?
Oh my God. Guys, speaking of limerence, so I talked about how I was in limerence over a man. And
the episodes that you were like, oh, I'm free now. That same person.
yes.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm free. I blocked him.
The lie.
No, like my hand slipped and I unblocked him, but I
No.
don't follow
Well, and
him.
it's August, so it's like it's a lie
Right.
that you just
It's a
told
lie.
in July.
Well, because I was like, I so don't care.
Yeah.
But it's like, did
Well-
I need to unblock him? No. But
However.
I don't know. I just like did because I was feeling whimsical. And I don't even know. I'm just like, whatever, who cares? And then, yeah, he DMs me today. He DMs me like, pops in every few months. And
When
I
it's
was like,
convenient for him.
right. And it was like something fucking stupid, anyways. And I was just like, you're a fucking idiot. And I left him on red.
And I love that.
I'm lying. I literally,
You responded? What the f***, Kate?
Because I don't care.
No,
I
Kate!
don't care.
What the f*** is that
I
psychology?
don't care about
No.
him.
What the f***?
No, yeah, that's crazy.
You're so cutting this out, aren't you?
No.
Okay, good.
No, that's how much I don't care. Because like I would never want to talk about him when I was in limerence. Because I was like, what if he sees it and thinks I'm crazy? I hope you do think I'm fucking crazy.
I also hope you die. Sorry.
Right, that part. No, but I was just like, I didn't respond anything crazy. I was still on my whimsy.
What did you say?
My whimsy shit.
You say, Daddy, I miss you?
Absolutely not.
Show me now.
I said dad. No.
No. I said father.
Yeah. No, I just like was like, haha. That type of thing.
Lie. Show.
Don't.
Show now. Let me fucking get your ass live on the pod. I
I'm
know
already
you didn't.
exposing
Ha ha.
myself too much. I said haha.
Show.
I will
How many
on
ha?
the Patreon. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but
Fuck him though.
no, but literally I so don't care, and like I'm being whimsical talking to other people, so it's like.
But here's the thing
I'm
about
talking
that.
to no one.
I actually believe that, right? I
Yeah.
do believe that. In another universe. But no, I do believe that. But I think that like a lot of these men who operate in that way where they pop in every time it's convenient, they almost can sense
that I'm like, don't care.
No, yes, but here's why it gets dangerous. Like, it's almost like they set up enough time for you to like heal.
No, literally.
And then they come back and then they like know that like you don't really care. And then like as soon as like they get like they'll keep talking to you knowing that you don't care. And then as soon as you're like kind of invested again, out the door.
They're like, whoa, chill out.
So just continue to not care.
Yeah. I mean,
but do it with your thumbs cut off.
Right.
Like don't,
because it's like,
don't do that.
No, I don't. Because what I came to the sweet realization is that I've talked about before, like I love a man that, I guess simp is a bad word, I've been told, because I guess simp means that they're obsessed with you and it's not reciprocated. But I love a man that like
you love
worship. No, literally. I love a man that like worships you and like gives you attention. This man does not do that. So it's like, why the fuck would I ever want to date you? You're a literal nightmare. And
the dream.
And right. And I literally deserve worship.
Yeah.
So y'all are out of your mind for that. But no, yeah, I did.
But that's the thing too. Like, I think like with people like us, like we do tend to like people who are like obsessed with us. So then when they're not, it's almost like you gotta prove your worth in a sense. Right. At least for me.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm grown. I'm past that. But But no, it is true because I so don't care right now. And if we continue talking, I might get looped back in.
100%.
So that actually is a clock, and I'm glad you clocked.
No, I did clock in. I'm standing on business.
Yeah, and y'all don't get it. But yeah, what about you? Are you like ignoring any men right now? Do we like any men? Do we hate them?
What are you trying to get me to?
Because I just exposed myself.
Oh, I mean,
eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye. No, I'm not ignoring any men right now. Just talking. No, I mean, I've been exploring a moment.
Whimsical.
I've been exploring a whimsical moment for like since Coachella, I'd say. But yeah, I think like in the one episode where I was just like, where I started breaking down and like crying and then use it as the thumbnail, of course. I was feeling all sorts of things. It was such a generalization. Like I got so many messages of people that were like thinking that something like happened to me to get me to that point. I think I've always felt that way, but like for some reason, not for some reason, but like I just eventually just felt safe enough to break down on the podcast. Like I've always felt like that. I don't think that was like narrowed down to a specific person or a situation. Like genuinely, like when I was sitting there, like I was just like so sad that like that day I just felt like a loser. And like sometimes those days just like happen. And like when I sit with you and when I sit here and we're in this big ass studio and we like are doing this like as a part of our fucking jobs, like it really like wakes me up and snaps me back into reality. And I think I normally cry when I feel a sense of relief. Or like when I am in desperate need of a sense of relief. Okay. And I kind of got to that point where I was just like, here's my tea. I feel alone. I've always felt alone. Yeah. And like being trans is hard, et cetera, et cetera. I'm just like, yeah. But am really trying to just prioritize myself in this release. And that's just where my head is. And if you want to be obsessed with me, I'd love for you to be. But I can't be like at this time where I just spent all that fucking money to make this gorgeous music video that you're in and prepare for that to be released and like be in a shitty mood for it. Like I would never want to be in a shitty mood over a man during like one of the biggest weeks of my life.
It famishes your creativity. We cannot have that. Since I've been out of limerence, I've been a content machine.
You've been I don't give a fuck. And I see it and it's working. It really is. So I'm just like, and I said this to like, there is about to be such, and I just feel it. Like there's sometimes in my life where I can sense that something, and I just like, I have that feeling that like my life is about to shift. Period. And I just like told the person, I was like, I want to be present for that moment. Yeah. I want to be present for that moment. So like, if you want to, you know, be there with me for that, amazing. But if this is like a waste of my time. Let's
Get out. Yeah.
let's cut it. Because it's like I want to heal before then. I want to be present for that moment.
Yeah.
And it's like you're involved. It has 6FA lore. It has
Right. It's like, get out. How dare you?
It
You're
has-
not adding. Get out.
Yeah. No, hegging. Hell begging.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a new one. You guys, this is the segment called Off Our Chest where we rant about something negative or rave about something positive that happened to us this week or that's been on our mind. Kate, I would love for you to begin.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
And
Yours
it's
always
like-
get me. Yours always get me, girl.
Okay.
Okay, go.
So here's the sitch, right? Something not so chill happened last night, and I wanted to get into it. Wow, literally, I put so much hairspray in my hair yesterday, and now it looks #not great. No, I'm perfect. But so the download, my weekly comedy show, right?
Correct.
It is become something I look forward to every week. It's so fun. And so the situation is that like we do it at this like art gallery, and then like this like one girl is like working the door and then like working like giving out drinks and stuff, and like she's like working the door and like setting things up. So we've been getting more people, so she was like, I'm gonna hire someone else to work the door.
Okay.
We were like, slay, because like, you know, more organized. And so me and OJ, the girl I do the weekly comedy show with, were like sitting in the back and like getting ready, working on our intro. And this guy comes to the back, this weirdo. He's like 60 and
Imbecile.
what?
Imbecile.
He's a menace. And like, he's not weird because he's 60, mind you. But he like comes to the back and he's like, hey, what are your names? And like, I immediately felt the aura. I was like, oh, I do not f- with this man. And I just could feel it. And he like shook our hands. He was like, nice to meet you guys. And I was like, something's off with him.
Something's off.
And my spidey senses were tingling. So then me and OJ, we go to the front near where the door is because we want to shoot some reels. God forbid we shoot some content. Is that allowed these days? We're looking hot. We love to dress hot for our own show because we're not allowed to dress hot on like other shows, whatever.
Oh.
Well, we're allowed to, but like people won't respect us. Love. So anyways, the guy, the creepy 60-year-old comes up and is like sitting at the front while we're shooting reels, and like the show hasn't even started yet. And we were like,
stop watching us now.
Leave, like go away. And then he's like to OJ, he was like, I'm a big fan of you. And I said, oh, okay. And then he like mentions that he watches her content.
Oh.
And we were like, huh? Excuse me? Like, and he was like, was that weird? And we were like, yeah, it was fucking weird. And it was just like, and the way he did it was like, I'm not doing it justice. And I don't want to like get too graphic because it's like, you know? And like, I even have to ask OJ if I can include this, but like, it was so fucking creepy. And he was so fucking weird about it. And he was like, well, you know, I'm in the scene, blah, blah. And I'm like, what do you mean you're in the scene? You watch explicit content? That's this. What are you talking about, you loser?
If you do that, you keep it on your computer and you don't approach these people in real life.
Ever fucking approach.
Did he mention that he like
Yes.
that he like jerks it?
Yes. And we were like,
Oh, okay.
so I'm seeing red and I'm like, okay. So then we go back and there's this like other guy backstage that was just like, he's a comic and he was chilling, and we were like, you're working the front door, we're booting this guy, f him. And then like we tell the other girl that hired him, we're like, yeah, he's a fucking creep, he's out.
Wow.
And she was like, okay. And then he's like,
Not you running shit.
no, he's like being weird. And then we were like, OJ was like, goodbye. And he was like, goodbye? We were like, yeah, goodbye. And then like,
No.
he like was being such a fucking creep. And it's like, he was trying to like make her uncomfortable. It made me so fucking mad. And I stayed up till 2 a.m. just like stewing. I was like, I shouldn't have punched him in the face because like that's against the law.
You punched him in the face?
No.
Oh,
I said I should have. I was like, I should have punched him in the face, but I was like, no, I can't do that.
Because that's old Kate.
That's old Kate. But it's like, it just made, but I found solace in that he's such a fucking loser. Just like the way he did it made me so angry. And it's like, this is our fucking show. Fuck off. Like,
That's like not about.
also, why are you like, and I guess like he like has a lot of money. And I was like, so why are you like working the door for this? Like, clearly you're just doing it so you could like meet her or some
That's crazy. Like getting a job so you could meet someone that you jerk off to.
right. And
Could
I was
you
like,
imagine?
and then I looked him up and he like follows me and her. And I was like,
Oh,
you're such a weirdo. It just, it made me so mad. And then like the show starts.
And it's such a but like it's
No,
such a safe space for you guys that it's like this woman
literally,
ran
it's for the
show,
girls.
It's for the girls, and
Yeah.
it's like someone goes out of their way who doesn't need money to like
Right.
essentially, like take a job from someone who maybe does just because they like jerk off to somebody that they want to meet. It's just like
Mind you. And what
Sorry,
I
that's
love,
what I'm getting from this.
no, literally. But
situation.
what I love is I've talked about before how like this 6FA icon, his name is Dino. He's the gorgeous Greek man, and he comes to every download show, and we were like, wait, you need to work the door. So he's officially hired as a doorman. I know.
The
Cute. So like all
wait,
worked
not
out.
us giving jobs.
No, I know. I was like, okay,
Wait,
you're hired.
We spread the love around here.
No,
on
I'm
6FA.
like,
that's crazy.
If you
Kate.
support us, I'm getting you a job.
That's insane.
I know. It honestly was like a beautiful turn of events, but
I'm obsessed.
But
So
then,
guys,
like,
come to Kate's download.
I know, because I'll literally
you might
hire
be
you.
Booked.
No, because I was like, Dino, you need to do a fucking tight 5-minute set, and he was like, I'm literally not a comedian. I was like, we'll figure that out. You're all booked, but
If you guys think we're hilarious, then you must be hilarious.
right. So
Right,
like
that's
get
just
on
how it
stage.
works.
I'm
Yeah.
like, everyone needs to do stand up. But
Yeah.
then like I literally was so annoyed because oh no. I got unannoyed because so that happened and me and OJ were just like really like upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the 6FA icons came with flowers and
Right.
it was like it was so cute. It turned our whole night around.
Yeah.
And then like we were just like having a good time. And my outfit was crazy. I was in a see-through dress with like a bodysuit under it.
Hell yeah, you are.
I looked incredible. And then like what was and I didn't let it ruin my night, but like I like get on stage and I introduced the comics and I was like, well, this next guy, he's like literally perfect. I'm gassing him up. And he was like, he gets on stage and he was like, wow, like I can see Kate's lips.
What?
And I was like,
You.
I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start killing people.
Yo,
and
yesterday.
I'm gonna start doing it now.
I'm gonna
I was
start
like,
doing it now,
I was like,
yeah.
I'm never gonna introduce a male comic like in a nice way again,
Unless they're gay.
no,
Or was he gay?
literally, he wasn't gay.
Okay.
And then I just got on stage and I kind of did a zinger. I was like,
You did?
I was like, oh, what you said about my yayaina was shocking because I can't
Meredith.
because I can't believe you know what pussy lips look like. Said something like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zing zing. Slay.
But yeah, and then he was like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. And I was like, I forgave him
Yeah.
because he was super apologetic. But overall, me and OJ had like the best sets we've ever had, and it was like such a fun night.
Good.
So you can't stop our shine, and
Ever.
if you're creepy, I'm gonna talk shit about you, and you're gonna be kicked out.
Right.
So that was my night.
Hell yeah, it was. I'm so happy that you got that off your chest.
And someone came on a double date, a 6FA icon, like
No.
brought 3 other people,
Screaming.
obsessed.
That's honestly an incredible.
It was the best night of my life.
Yeah. Okay, so my off my chest is honestly like a little like it's not what happened to me. It's just kind of like where my brain has been in this past week, and it's kind of eating me alive.
Oh.
I am just no, I mean, you know this already, but I'm just so nervous about this song coming out.
Yeah.
So the song is coming out. Why did I almost just say June? The song is coming out August 15th. And I've done all the preparation that I feel like is necessary for me as far as like making sure the song is good and doing the best that I can with the video. But then like ultimately like it leaves me at the end with other people's decisions to kind of like make or break the value of this song. And like that's one of the scariest things about I feel like doing music is like pitching it to editorial people. Like so the people that run the Spotify playlists, like Hot New Pop or like Fresh Finds or like whatever. Like there are people who handpick the songs, and when you make a release, you have to type up a pitch about what your song is about, include all links, images, assets, and just hope that, and they it's their job to go through every single submission.
That's so much work for you. You have to do a whole deck.
Yeah. But like
God.
at the same time, I'm like doing this with my manager,
Right.
wondering like, do we just make it simple? Do we just like, there's so many different routes, and it's like, how do I get these people who are almost like these gatekeepers
Right.
to believe in what I do? Because it's like, you know, there's 100,000 songs uploaded to Spotify daily.
Do we know any of the people working there?
Like, yes.
Can
but
we contact them?
Yes, but
Okay.
it's like how many people reach out to those people who know them? Like it's
I wish I knew someone personally. Fuck.
no, but it basically, all I'm saying is that like I feel like I have enough lead time.
Yeah.
I feel like I have the preparation, but ultimately to them, like I feel like they don't, like you just have to prove that it has like hype around it. So it's like I'm about to go so hard with making like vertical content and like trying to make something like quote unquote go fucking viral, and it's just like I don't know if I'm going to embarrass myself along the way, or like what will pop off if it doesn't pop off. Like I'm just so scared because of how much money and time and passion I put into it. And like I've been let down before with releases,
Yeah.
and it really is, talk about dehumanizing feeling. Like it is truly a dehumanizing feeling. So like as the closer we get, I'm starting to get really just like anxious. And I know once it's out, like everything will be fine, but like it's really just a matter of like how well I do my job of like pitching it and like making something like go viral. And then at the same time, like pre-saves matter. So it's like
Right.
pre-saves.
So pre-save it.
No, actually pre-save it. But like apparently on the back end, like when I am pitching the song, like they can see how many people have pre-saved it. So it's like it kind of distinguishes more hype for the song. So if like I pitch them like this something is so amazing and there's like 0 pre-saves, that like shows that there's like 0 excitement.
Oh.
So
okay.
I guess what I'm requesting for you guys is like, I put the link in the description. It might make you log into Spotify, and I know that that's annoying, but like if we can get this to like a couple thousand pre-saves, it doesn't cost you $1. It'll just maybe take a minute of your time. And if it could potentially like, and I'm not even announcing I'm announcing the release date right here, right now. I'm not posting it until the Monday. Like the rest of the people that follow me like aren't going to find out till Monday. So anyone that follows 6FA, like they're the first ones to know right now.
Okay.
So gag it.
Exclusive.
But yeah, I'm not trying to use the off my chest to like make this like an advertising moment. I'm genuinely like fucking anxious, and
You've been talking about it a lot.
I know. And I'm just like really, I want it to go well, especially because I'm still independent right now. And I want to like, I've been speaking to labels, but I want to like show them that like I can fucking do this on my own, because
Totally.
it shows what an independent trans artist is fucking capable of when I've been like rejected in every fucking room my whole life. And I want to prove bitches wrong.
Period.
So anyway, if you could pre-save in the link in the description, I would be forever grateful. Like I said, does not cost $1, and it could potentially help the song and the rollout be even more amazing. And the video comes out the same day, August 15th. I'm over the moon at the same time, but I am just
I'm so pumped.
nervous. I haven't released a music video in 6 years.
Really?
5-6 years.
Are you gonna did you plan your like social media rollout? Like, are you gonna be posting TikToks every day with the same sound type beat, or do you not know yet?
Like type shit.
I love that shit.
Like I'm
Period.
you're about to be sick of me.
No,
So,
thank God. I've
Yeah.
been waiting to be sick of you.
yeah. My manager said this thing to me, which is really funny, that we can implement into our lives. That is like, you never know like what you don't try, and whatever you don't try, you will think the opposite of. And he like compared it to like imagine you're going on a trip, and it's between New York and Nashville, and you go to Nashville and you don't have a great time, and you always wonder how much better the trip would have been if you went to New York instead.
Yeah.
And I have been to Nashville a number of times now. This is metaphorically.
Right.
Like, I've done it. And I've always wondered what New York is like metaphorically. So I've never done a rollout like this. I've never done a video like this. I've never taken a risk like this. So now it's my time to try the other thing and to go to New York and to do that.
Yeah.
I would honestly just love to actually go to New York.
Which we need to make that trip.
Yeah, hate to be annoying, but that's just what's been on my mind.
Literally your passion.
I'm so excited
never
and
annoying.
nervous. But it's good. Because what do we say? When you're nervous about things, it just means that you care.
Exactly. It means you're alive. Like, thank God. There are people with like that just don't care and go through life like not being nervous or like having that butterfly feeling. And it's like we're lucky to have that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it reminds me of like that no tea, but like that person on stage at the comedy show who drunked out their nervousness. Like, it kind of, to me, it viewed that like they cared so much that like they had to drink through the nervous feelings.
Right.
But I think a huge part of sobriety is leaning into those feelings and not, because honestly, honest to God, I'd be getting drunk every day right now with the way that I'm feeling right now. And the fact that I'm living through it and being honest and being vulnerable and talking about why it's making me nervous feels so much better to work through it rather than to like Band-Aid it boots.
You're doing it scared.
Because what do you say?
Do it scared.
Do it scared.
Yeah. Do it scared. Just do it.
And do it on National Girlfriend Day.
Please.
Come here.
I'm begging. Oh my God. Me getting nervous. We'll do it after.
Speaking of, speaking of, today we're filming this episode on August 1st. And
National Girlfriend Day.
That is National Girlfriend Day.
And you're the closest thing I have to a romantic relationship.
So I think we should make out on the podcast.
And something more on the Patreon. So
hey, I've just been like, I was scrolling on TikTok last night for sounds for our podcast TikTok. And I just like was going through people and there was so much shit on my For You page that was like, another year of August 1st and not being posted again.
Girl, it's Leo season. Post yourself.
No, now. Like... But here's the tea. Like, it's almost like the post is worth more than the actual relationship or the label.
Always. Literally always.
Because obviously it's a form of someone wanting to share you with the world. I understand the human like crave for that. It is just like, and I get it and I feel it and we're all like that. And like, yeah, same for me. It's August 1st. Ain't nobody posting me but Kate Lav __.
No, we have to take a picture after this so I can post you.
Wait,
I can hard post you.
Can we like
pretend that we're dating?
Or just like kiss for a photo?
Wait, yeah. Oh my God.
Like, and just post it on the podcast account?
Yeah.
They would Or we just make out for a real. I just want to kiss you.
Right. Wait. Yeah, because it's giving.
Wait, what's wrong with me?
Me thinking
that being lesbian is wrong.
You're like, what's going on?
What's wrong with me?
Honestly, like people posting National Girlfriend Day earnestly, and I'm not being a hater. I'm so proud of you. I'm like, oh, okay. Can you at least be funny with it?
Right.
Like an earnest post on National Girlfriend Day. I'm sorry, it's giving Woman Crush Wednesday. Like, what are we doing?
Oh my God, remember that?
Yeah, I'm like, can we be whimsical?
You like, and it's not even the word of the episode.
I know. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever cared about National Girlfriend Day because I'm also so scared of ever getting posted or posting a man. That's never been my tea. No, I've never, the only person I've ever posted was my ex-girlfriend. I've never posted a man because I've said it before. It's like you post a man and then there's like a 24-hour waiting period for him to embarrass you.
Did you see the girl
crazy.
I know. Did you see the girl that posted her boyfriend on Instagram, but like she made his head disappear with AI?
Stop. Genius. And
she just shared his body and like they were like in the pool and you could tell she like patched him out. His head.
It's like, no, but if I ever date someone again, I'm never dating someone that embarrasses me again. So if I date someone again, everyone will know because I'll post them shamelessly. Wait, no, I won't.
No,
what am I saying? I would never post someone I date. What?
That is such a, we've had this conversation before, but I think that is such like a, back to what we were saying, like the post feels almost like it's real, like an initiation of sorts, or like an external, it's another form of validation. And like, if I were to enter a relationship tomorrow, like I would be like excited about it.
Yeah.
I would
you
be.
should
And I've never had that moment, right? Where like I would probably want to on it, like truthfully, honestly, but like, is it the right call? I don't know. Like
to post.
yeah, to
Yeah.
post. It would have to be such a long time for me to be like with someone and be like, because first of all, I'm like, okay, now you have a career. Oh,
But
actually,
because you posting a man, like, you're giving him not only immeasurable amounts of clout, but also like like him being seen with you is also like currency in itself. It's like you gotta offer something so severe to get posted by you.
yeah, and it's like, please be private.
Begging.
And don't accept anybody.
Right. Why is your following going
Don't
up?
work in social media.
Me getting mad.
No, I'm livid.
Like, why? I just yeah, no, absolutely not.
Us talking about posting our boyfriends when it's literally National Girlfriend Day.
And I'm literally not talking to anyone. Or am I? No, but like I was thinking about it because you brought up National Girlfriend Day. And I was like, I'm not saying this me being like, wah, wah, wah. You know, I really can't imagine me having a boyfriend. Like I can't even picture it.
You're gonna have a moment.
I'm not saying I'm gay.
I am.
I'm not gay. I'm saying, like, can you even picture that? Like me bringing a man around? Like I can't picture that. I don't know why.
So, Kate, so
I've done
these are questions that like
Bree, stop laughing.
Bree is like off camera.
But it's like, can you even picture that?
No,
right?
Because first of all, you hate them so
No,
much.
I don't.
You do.
I don't hate them. I just like can't ever imagine like holding hands with a man and walking in somewhere and being like, "Hey, Trevi," like that's crazy.
I'd probably punch you.
No, right? It would be weird.
Yeah. I would just, and then I'm imagining like you on the couch being like,
right.
Like, so this week, like he took me out.
Like no,
but like you can imagine me because I'm male centered.
No,
because at the center of my being, I am a male. No, I'm kidding. I'm like me in Alabama.
Shut up.
That was a good one. That was a funny. I should go to the comedy store.
Get on the stage right now.
No, someone put me in the comedy store.
No, I'm begging at this point.
I'm begging. Hell begging.
Literally hell begging. No, yeah. But the thing is, like, you're not.
Male
you
center?
are a girl's girl. So why can I picture you with a man?
Because at the center, I'm
Shut up. It's just like.
Well, wait.
Weird.
So why can you picture me with a man, but not
because
you?
we're similar.
Because you're a lesbian.
I'm not. I'm off that gay shit. No, I'm back on it. I'm on it. No, I'm on it.
Wait, okay. This is just like, I think this is this is much deeper than, I think this is like a therapist moment.
No, we're talking about it. And you're going to be my therapist.
Do you wonder, okay, I always wonder this all the time, me fully lying. This is the first time I've ever thought of it.
Screaming.
How many therapists do you think watch us and then just go like,
they're like, Jesus,
these motherfuckers are out of their mind.
They're like sending us their info.
How many of you guys are like behavioral therapists, or like you just like, you know how you like watch reality TV sometimes because you're like, these people are so fucked up.
Yeah.
We
don't give that though.
Well,
we're perfect.
Well, I mean, we do use this podcast as therapy instead of, going to it.
Don't most?
I don't believe in that theory, by the way, that we all should be in therapy. I'm perfect.
No, because it's like, why am I always having to heal? I'm always having to heal. I'm sick of it. But
who's ready?
Not I. No, I am ready.
Said
I'm
the fly.
perfect and I'm healed. But I will say, I want to backtrack because I've had 2 women in my life.
Here we go.
No, one of them lived at the sober living and she was like, Kate, I can never imagine you dating a man. Like, I've had 2 separate women be like, I can't imagine you having a boyfriend, not because you don't like deserve one. It just like doesn't make sense.
Well, I think if you brought one around and I like got used to seeing you like that, it would make sense for me. Like, I've met some people that you've spoken to, and like
they're not even men. Like, I don't even
know. Like, I've met some people that you've spoken to, and like sometimes I'll be like, okay, that makes sense. And then the other times I'm like, what are you doing?
What about the last one? The one you met recently?
That's one of the ones where I'm like, this makes sense.
Why?
You know exactly why, because it's a woman.
No, he does give women.
But I think like if we're doing like the whole like like I don't see you with like an athlete or like
I know.
like a masculine poster boy like
Right, yeah, it's just like we don't. It's water and oil, and like that's
like you need to be in charge. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like we've talked about this before, but like athletes or like CEOs or like men who are like in
Yeah.
position of like power, like
They're so
there's
normal.
no winning.
Yeah.
You said they're what?
They're like normal, or they just like
What are
want,
you saying?
No, they're not normal. They're
They cheat
insane.
normally,
No,
yes.
right? They cheat normally, but like they don't want like a woman with like a big personality. Like I can't imagine like an athlete ever with like a stand-up comedian that's a woman.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
I feel like there needs to be like a separation of power, and it's always rubbed me the wrong way. And we've talked about on here that I've spoken to athletes before, especially like when we were at Barney's a couple weeks ago, and like that one basketball player who I like talked to years ago sends me a message in vanish mode like, "Was that you at Barney's?" And it's like, shut the
Or like
up.
right.
Shut the fuck up.
Was that you with a?
Yeah, it was me, and I was the only girl you saw in that room because I stand out. Sorry.
Facts.
Mind you.
The big facts. But
Um,
yeah, no, I can't. I need to be with like if I was with a man, he'd have to be so weird
So weird.
and loving my big personality. And a lot of these men don't love that. They think they want it, and then they get it, and they say, "Hey, I'm gonna try to shrink you down."
Guys, this is the last time I'm going to interrupt this episode, but we have like 27, 28, I don't know what it is by now, bonus episodes on our Patreon. It is Gaggy. We spill tea. We're about to go in, and your support over there means the world, keeps the lights on, keeps this podcast alive. So if you want to share the love, head on over to patreon.com/6feetabove to keep our lights on. So this was just brought to my attention a couple days ago. Do you want to kind of explain what happened?
Yeah, I mean, it was it's funny because
Tell me why it's funny, Kate.
It's funny because I was on Netflix trying to watch too much, and then I see Project Runway, and I go, like I get triggered.
Yeah.
And I saw my face on like the thumbnail of Project Runway, and I was like, and people have been sending it to me, and I was like, because it's like,
But out of like they know you're famous now because it's like
I'm literally not.
No, Kate, I'm sorry, but out of every single fucking person on that show, and then they decide to start using your face, clock it.
it's like, how dare you? And my season's not even on there.
Okay,
My season's not even on there. Why is my face on there?
I have a genuine question.
Yeah.
Do you genuinely believe they just randomly put your face on there?
Absolutely, girl. I'm not.
Kate,
I know.
whoa.
I know you
No, we
gas
need
me
to-
up and you
no,
think I'm
no, we
famous.
need to wake
I'm
up.
not.
Kate. Also,
Girl.
she's like, I'm not famous. Literally, people who watch our podcast bring you flowers and come to your show, and you need to wake
The
the
best moment of my
up.
life.
What do
Best
you
moment of
mean?
my
You
life.
just think Netflix spun a wheel and just put your face on there? Hey, Kate, you.
Should they cut the check?
Honestly, no, because you signed a contract that gave them all rights to use your face.
You're right.
But
right. That's so true.
yeah,
That's so true.
but you should double check your contract how long your usage was, because maybe you could.
Ooh, because it's like
And it's like
I was so glad when I clicked on it that my season's not on there.
right.
Because it was like so. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about it.
You
but
can.
it was just like really embarrassing for me. Like that whole season of
I
Project.
mean-
It was season 17. Whatever. I'm standing on business. It was like
Yeah, out of 17 seasons and now probably what, like 49?
right, but
Me acting like it's 20 years ago.
right. It was. No, I time traveled, but it was just like really dehumanizing, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I just did not like it. And like, I don't know, being a plus size model in general was already like not embarrassing because like we need representation. Not saying like I'm representing women, but like
You are.
being a plus size model, one of like two on a reality show when like no one wanted to dress you was like so hashtag not it. And then like
Yeah.
it's on air and they're like obviously like manipulating and making things worse because that's
100%.
reality TV. And then they're saying I like gallop. They're like, she galloped. Is my runway walk bad? No.
Yeah.
It's not great. My feet hurt. It was a long day. But no, yeah, I don't model anymore, so I can honestly stand on that. Runway walks low-key trash, but
Well,
what I'll say.
I disagree.
Thank you. I mean, I'm a better strutter now, but
Duh.
yeah, no, I'm glad that season's not on Netflix because I was like, I can't even. I literally, when it was on Netflix, I couldn't even watch it.
The false advertising of it all.
I know. And people send me pictures of me on there, and I was like, that's AI. That's literally not me. I don't know her. But
I mean, it's both of our reality TV experiences are so different, but ultimately the same. Like, I feel like I had the opposite experience as you, but eventually down the line, I became so embarrassed of it as well.
Yeah.
I think first of all, like, I know exactly what X Factor was trying to do by like seeing those videos of me being like a young boy and like flopping around the Apple Store. Like, they wanted me to go up there, be a goof, make a fool of myself, have the judges be like, yeah, but you're not talented enough.
Right.
And I was just like, fuck no. And then like eventually like them picking the song for me, like, it's a show where you're supposed to go on and show who you are and sing what you want, and you know that's how they paint it. It's like I didn't willingly want to fucking go on there and sing "Sexy and I Know It."
Right.
At all.
You're so young. Oh my god.
And that's the thing too. Like, I think in the moment I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill it," but like now, that lives online.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
Ever. And the way it just resurfaces itself, and then I have to come on the scene and be like, hey, so
I know yours was like mega viral, and it's always resurfacing.
But
like
I don't.
every
It's
few
so
months.
embarrassing for me now at this time of my life, and this is probably just a me thing. I don't think people think this when they watch it, but like, just to know like all the pain I went through to get to that performance, like before, like backstage, like I literally fainted, and then they like. Do you know about this story? Like, I like had a 5-hour energy back. Yeah, I had a 5-hour energy backstage. I was having a full on fucking panic attack, and like they didn't give a fuck. They sent the camera crew in to film me like passing out.
Yeah.
So they're like, the ambulance is there. No one's really helping me at the crew.
Yeah.
They call an EMT that like worked at the venue, but like there's like 5 cameras in my face, and they're like trying to get my mom to like cry on command, and I'm like sitting there like shaking and like violently like having the worst panic attack of my life. It was such a dehumanizing experience.
It is.
And now like I look back on it now as a 26-year-old, I'm like, this was so f***ed to do to a child.
No, literally. Looking back on it is bananas. And this is all alleged. I don't know why I say that.
The show's not even on air anymore.
Right. But like, I think about the first episode I was on Project Runway. I was with this designer, and she's like incredible, but she put me in like this bodysuit, and like my whole ass was out, like on national television. And like, I remember all the judges were like, woo. And I was like, why is this so embarrassing? And I don't like, it was just like, and it did not look good on my body. And like, the designer was great. I think it was just like a time constraint. And they like gave her my wrong measurements, I think on purpose. And I was like, that's like fucking embarrassing for me too.
So fucked up.
Like, you're embarrassing the both of us. And like, then I remember I like went on the runway and I did my little runway walk, and like I'm basically naked. And then I remember Christian Siriano, like I get off the stage and he's like, do your feet hurt? And I was like, wait, why? And he was like, oh, it looked like your feet hurt. I was like, oh my God, was my runway walk bad? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, I love this.
Wow.
I love this. And I said, well, this is going to be a great modeling experience for me. I love the modeling
And now
industry.
you're on Netflix.
Now I'm on Netflix.
You resurface on Netflix. I resurface on TikTok. Right. It's a whole thing. We'll never escape it.
And it's like,
Happy National Girlfriend Day.
Happy National Girlfriend Day. Stop putting models in the most uncomfortable shoes ever just because you think it's chic. It's not. Put us in a goddamn UGG.
Okay, you guys, we are going to get into the segment called Gaggy Guidance, where we answer your questions and advice and queries sent into our Instagram at 6 feet above. But also be sure to follow our personal Instagrams at KateLav__. Don't forget the underscores. And at Trevi Moran. So let's get into our first question. Catherine.
Okay. LOL, someone goes, are you guys hiring? Literally.
Like, actually?
Come to my comedy show and I'll hire you.
Pre-save my song and I'll hire you.
No, literally. Ooh.
Me paying them all to do it, imagine.
No.
I'm like, send me a screenshot and I'll Venmo you $1.
Like, genuinely.
Imagine.
Okay. This is a question for me. Sorry.
You always do this.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, Kate, how often do you do a completely new 5 minutes? How long do you do the same jokes? I literally love this question because it's something that I struggled with so much when I started comedy, but like, I have been working on my literal 10-minute set for an entire year, just like tightening it up, perfecting it. A new 5 minute that I'm like confident with takes so long for me because I feel like I'm like always building on like the same jokes or the same topics, but like a new 5 minutes is like packed with jokes takes me so long because like I'm writing every day and like I'm trying to put the little jokes in each one and it's like
And it's like
I'll get like 3 minutes every 2 weeks that I really like,
that's
which I think is great.
yeah.
But I think people get like a lot of people get bored of their set, and it's like I'm at a point where like my set I've been doing the same set for like a year, like adding on little things.
Well,
and
think
like,
about it like this too, right? Like a song is 3 minutes.
right,
I've had digital empathy since February.
exactly. It takes
3 minutes perfected
Yeah.
is a gag.
It takes a long time, but yeah. So my 10 minutes is like
It's your big moment.
she's tightened up and she's ready, and
You always
yeah.
make me chuckle every day, so I couldn't imagine it being.
I've been doing some like new jokes, like just in like my reels, like
Oh, I've seen them.
The joke about men commenting that I'm trans has been slaying on stage.
Has it been?
Yeah, they're like, oh,
Gag it.
get into it or get out of it. Anyways,
Male centered.
no, screaming. Okay, the next one is my partner's family doesn't put effort into connecting with me. How can I get through to them?
I don't know. I really have never been in this situation before. I think like with most of these types of people, you have to let them come to you. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like it's like what do they call it? Like the cat theory? There's so many theories.
Like I can't keep up.
It's
at
so
this
many
point.
theories. But it's like, you know how like a cat, when it likes you, it'll decide when to come to you.
Yeah.
Like I think just keep slaying, keep implementing maybe like their interests into your life. If like, not to be like, oh, put in all the work, but like keep slaying, keep showing up, keep being amazing, keep being the most authentic version of you. And like, if they come around, they come around. But like, you don't need to beg anybody, or not, I'm not saying that you're begging, but you don't need anybody's validation
Yeah.
to even validate that your relationship is. If you know that your relationship is strong, like that's a matter between two people.
Yeah, it's so hard because like you want the parents' approval so
100%.
badly. My mind went to like, what if it's one of those things where like, well, I don't know who this person is dating or what their gender is, but like I just pictured like a girl having a boyfriend and the mom like secretly being in love with the boyfriend and being like,
Heyo.
you can't like, no one can love my son like me, and it's like that weird shit. I hope to God that's
And
not
the mom
happening
is
to you.
always blonde for some reason.
No, blonde, blue-eyed, maybe some Marlboros on the side, but it's like, which no shade, I love them,
Hey, no
but I ain't
shade.
smoking them no more. But yeah, I really hope it's not one of those situations because those are you can't win with
You
a
really
mom that
can't.
like secretly wants her son. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So
Or you just have to start like inviting the mom into,
right, it's like yeah. So yeah, don't
hey, so
be nice, but like you can't with like this kind of thing. It's like you can't force it.
ever with anybody.
Yeah, with anybody.
You can't make somebody like you. You just got to keep being you. And the haters.
How to handle the shame brought on by family for taking antidepressants.
Whoa.
That's too.
This. I'm trying to figure out what, because I feel like there's so many different archetypes of families that would judge you for taking antidepressants. Like I can see like a woo-woo family or like a Eastern medicine family, very like hippie, being like, how dare you?
Right.
Like you could have sniffed this passion flower herb and you would have been fixed. There's like that theory. And then there's also like the Midwest, like just toughen up and cover up your feelings family archetype. Those are the only two that are clicking for me,
Yeah.
because I think like any normal person like would understand if you need assistance in feeling better and living your life. Like
Right.
my mom has always just been like, do what's right for you. And I'm so grateful that we got to that point with her.
Yeah.
But she's never like, I'm happy that she understands it and I'm lucky. But I think that is like it just gives the same vibe of like people who like parents that like care who you fuck, like if they're like homophobic. It's just like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's one of those personal matters that shouldn't matter to anybody else.
I know, and it's with like people that are like our parents' age. It's so antidepressants are so crazy to them because they're just like, "What? You're just a little down," you know? It's like that. They haven't congealed to like the mental health of it all yet, so they're
Correct.
so like, "Wait, why the fuck do you need antidepressants? Like, what's wrong with you?" And then I think a lot of them internalize it. They're like, "What I do wrong as a parent?" And it's like, you literally did nothing wrong. It's just like
Yeah.
when someone's a little sick, they got to take their medicine.
Yeah.
And that's that. So it's like they might not get it, but it's like very important for you to take care of yourself. And if
Yeah.
they want to be like closed-minded about it, that's fine, and they'll come around to it. And at the end of the day, it's your mental health.
100%. And it's like, why aren't we writing a book?
Because I'd be grateful for a book.
I'd be grateful. And I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that I get to sit here every week with you and spill my guts and be honest. I'm grateful for Brie. I'm grateful that... Oh, you know what's really... Honestly, I'm just going to throw this in and I'm really sad about.
What?
So Lady Gaga has been playing her concert in LA all week this week. And I
You haven't gone.
just haven't found someone to go with me. So I just am not going. The argument is that I just saw her at Coachella. So
Right.
I'm not like dying over this.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that I'm not feeling like major FOMO over this Gaga thing, I guess.
That's growth.
It is growth. But nonetheless, I would love to see her again. But I'm grateful for this release that's about to happen. I'm grateful you pre-saved my song because, hello, that will actually save my entire life and make me so happy if you showed me that you did that. Seriously.
Yeah.
And I'll see it on the back end too, so don't you lie to me.
Please don't lie. We can't handle a liar. Yeah, I'm so grateful to be here. I'm grateful I had back-to-back energy drinks. I feel buzzed.
Yeah. Good morning.
Right. I'm grateful that, yeah, you know, despite some hiccups, I persevere. And yeah, I think I got a new job today, so that's cool
yeah.
too. So, y'all, it's not the barista job. Don't worry. They haven't called me back.
Yeah.
Whatever. But no, I'm so grateful to be here and grateful for the lesbian wedding I'm going to tomorrow.
That's going to be sickening.
Hello.
Sickening.
So yeah. And come to my weekly and monthly show. Thank you.
It's in the description under
Right.
the Kate section.
Right.
So gag it.
Gorgeous.
Well, I love you.
I love you too.
And we're killing it. Always killing it.
Duh.
I'm
And-
obsessed with you. And I'm obsessed with all of you watching. Head on over to our Patreon to see a bonus episode. We love you and we will see you next week.
Love you.